Hi, and welcome to today's Mindset Moment. Today's topic, owning your narrative. I just got done watching President Biden and President Putin have their summit in Geneva, and I watched the masterful art of owning the narrative performed by Putin. It was pretty incredible. If you noticed, he was the first out after the meeting was done to talk to the public. He wanted to control the narrative. He wanted to have the upper hand in saying, this is what we talked about, this is what we decided on, before anybody else could counter that narrative. He established what he believed was the ground truth, and then the more and more people that heard it, it started to become the real truth. That's about owning the narrative. Jared Nichols, a great futurist strategist, talks about in order to shape the future, you must own your narrative. So, what does that mean for the average leader out there? It's pretty easy to start to storytell. We talk about painting the vision. We talk about how you tell that through storytelling. This is about controlling the narrative. If you want something to be different in the future, you start painting that picture now with a certain narrative that will get people on your team on board and believing it themselves. It's not just storytelling, it's about the whole thing. It's about what is perceived to be reality, whether it is or not, but it's your narrative. And how do people play it back in their own heads? So if you're going to tell them, hey, in 6 months, we're going to be here, we're going to do this, it's going to look like that, and you're painting this big narrative about it, and they're buying into it, you will truly shape the future because that mass will now start to shift the realities of day-to-day actions to shape that future. The best way to always control your narrative and own it is never let go of it. So when you start to see people question the way that you're seeing your narrative future, when you start to have people tell it differently, shut it down quickly and say, no, that's not correct. The way that we want to do it is this way. Continue to own that narrative. You'll know you're successful when you start hearing others talk about it like it's really happening. That's owning your narrative in a leadership perspective. Iron sharpens iron. Make yourself and others around you better every single day.